All right, now we're moving forward. We're going to multiply radicals in this chapter section 6.5, operations with radical expressions. This, if you turn to page 417 in your textbook, this is example 3, where we are going to multiply radicals. So we've got two radical expressions here. 6 times the square root of 8c cubed d to the 5th times 4 square root of 2cd cubed. Now, our process here is we are going to be multiplying everything outside the radical. We're going to be multiplying this 6 times this 4. And then inside the radical, we're going to multiply each like term together. So we got an 8 and a 2. We got a c cubed and a c. And we've got a d to the 5th and d to the 3rd. And then after we do that, we're going to see if we can simplify it. So let's move forward here with this. So I've got 6 times the square root 8c cubed d to the 5th times 4 square root of 2cd cubed. Well, 6 times 4 is going to be 24. Then I've got my square root. 8 times 2 is 16. C cubed times c is c to the 4th. And d to the 5th times d cubed is d to the 8th. We're going to be taking the square root of all of that. So let's see what we got here. All right, so then I got 24. Now I'm looking, can I take the square root of 16? Well, yes, the square root of 16 is 4. 4 times 4 is 16. And c to the 4th, square root of that is c squared. And d to the 8th, well, the square root of d to the 8th is d to the 4th. All right, let's see. So, and then I got 24 times 4. 24 times 4 is 96 c squared d to the 4th. And we've actually multiplied that radical. There you go. Shazam. There's the answer. All right, not too bad. Let's look at one more. All right, well, let's look at this second example. Now here I've got 2 times the 4th root of ax cubed y squared times 3 times the 4th root of dx to the 5th y squared. And so really the process, going through the process is the same. I'm going to multiply the 2's and the 3's together, these coefficients of the radicals. And then under the radical, I'm first going to multiply each like term. So I got the 8 and the 2. And then we got the x cubed times the x to the 5th. And then we'll finish that part, this part off with y squared times y squared. Then once we do that, we're going to look under the 4th radical. In this case, it's a 4th root, and see if we can simplify further. So let's march ahead. Well, 3 times 2 is 6. And then I've got the 4th root. And 8 times 2 is 16. X to the 3rd times x to the 5th is x to the 8th. And y squared times y squared is y to the 4th. Okay, so underneath this radical, 4th root, let's think about this 16. Well, 2 to the 4th is 16. 2 times 2, 2 squared is 4. 2 cubed is 8. 2 to the 4th is 16. So now I've got 6 times 2. X to the 8th, well, the 4th root of x to the 8th is x squared. Remember, if I were to multiply x squared times x to the 4th, I multiply those. If I take the power of that, I should say, take x squared raised to the power of 4, raised to the fourth power would give me x to the eighth. So the fourth root of x to the eighth is x squared. And the fourth root of y to the fourth power is simply y. Now, I'm dealing with a fourth root. It's an even power. That means that y could be either a negative or a positive number. But since I've got all this other expression along with it, if y is a negative number, it's going to change the meaning of this, because I got positive 6 times positive 2 times x squared, and I'm going to have that times the absolute value of y, because I need y to be positive. I don't have to worry about it with x squared. Even though x could be a negative in this, when I square it, it's going to become a positive, and so it doesn't change my overall expression. So let's go ahead and follow through with the final step. We're going to just multiply 6 times 2. So I got 12x squared times the absolute value of y. And we are done multiplying a couple of examples of radicals. Let's get some more practice. What you say?